Alright, so this is what I'm starting with. I've got two pieces of 4-foot number 4 rebar set in concrete within an old tire. It's just an old truck tire, and it was just a convenient form for me to pour my concrete in. You could use a bucket, you could make your own out of wood, doesn't really matter. But yeah, I just dumped a bag of ready mixed concrete in there, poured in about a gallon of water, stirred it up. You get the concept. And now the other materials I have to finish this project with, I've got some old PVC, wooden dowel, some metal wire. Can't remember if that's 14 gauge or 16, not important. I've got some new PVC connectors, some trowels, right there. About half a can of old black spray paint. I'm gonna spray paint the PVC, not for any good reason, I suppose, just because I feel like it. Some old work gloves, I'm going to be using those to make the hands. And the clothes, the rest of the clothes, I got a trench coat, a leather jacket, and 2 cowboy hats that I bought from a thrift store for $5 a piece. And I'm going to be making 2 of these. I've got one that's going right here next to the driveway by our tiny house, and another one that's going way over there by the driveway next to our new house. So yeah, I'm gonna put this all together and then I'll come back and show you how I did it. Alright, so this is Scary Terry. Say hi, Terry. Hey everybody. And this is his brother, Scary Larry. Whoa, easy there, Larry. Morty likes Terry, apparently. I tried to get him barking at it on camera, which he did, but it happened too soon. I stepped away from Terry to work on Larry, and as I was walking away, sure enough, I could hear him come running down the driveway, full attack mode. But now he's used to him and they're buddies. He also likes Larry, so not gonna get any barking on camera. Anyway, so I'll show you what's going on here. It's pretty simple. So I've got one long piece of pipe acting as the stem. Actually, and I put a large washer down there. It just barely fits around the rebar, so that the pipe has a smooth, flat surface to spin on. Instead of like that rough concrete, it wouldn't spin well. Then for the arms, I just have some more pipe, 2 pieces. I just measured. Whoops, it's getting a little windy. I just measured the length of the jacket, divided that in half, cut 2 pipes, and then I'll tell you a trick. If I stuck the pipes on first and then tried to put the jacket on, it probably would be impossible to get the jacket on because it doesn't have elbows or joints, it can't bend. So I slipped a pipe in through one sleeve first, attached that, then slipped one in through the other sleeve, attached that. That was the easy way to do that. Then up here at the top, sorry if there's a lot of wind noise, I can't really do anything about it. I put a 4-way connector, so that's what my arms are attached to, and that's what my neck is attached to. And then up here under the hat, can't really see it, I've got a T connector, and I added a little bit of extra length to each side until I got a really snug fit. Then I draped a bandana over that to sort of make a face, and then to keep the hat from blowing off, which it totally would, and actually the first time I put it on it just blew right off, I threaded that metal wire through it and through the pipe so it can't get pulled off the pipe. Oh, and the hands, so I used some cheap trowels with handles that just happen to fit perfectly in this pipe. I think it's 1-inch pipe. And then I just put these work gloves over the trowel, put some sticks in the fingers to stiffen them up, and then tied it off with some more of that metal wire to keep the gloves from falling off. And that's pretty much it in a nutshell. I should also talk a little bit about why I made these in the whole concept behind the design. So I actually made these to hopefully deter cows from coming onto our property, because pretty much every summer we get a lot of open range cattle all around here, just like sometimes hundreds of them. And bottom line, they're just a real nuisance. They're loud, they stink, they attract flies. I could go on forever. And they like to hang out. They really like to hang out over there where Scary Terry is, but they also try coming in here. So they scare off pretty easily. I'm hoping this will deter them, but we'll see. And then as for like the whole concept behind the design, so it all has to do with the wind, because we get really strong winds out here. So that's why I did the concrete base in the tire. I need a really heavy base or else it'll just tip over. The rebar is to reinforce that PVC. If I just set the PVC right in the concrete, not only would it not spin around, the wind would snap it. I'm sure of it, 100%. And then with the arms, after I put the pipe in there, before I added the hands, that wooden dowel I showed you at the beginning of the video, I cut that in half into 2 4-foot pieces, and I ran that right through, all the way through, to reinforce the arms, just like the rebar in the stem. But I could have used more rebar up there, but the dowel is lighter and easier to cut, and it'll do the job just fine. So yeah, that's about it in a nutshell. Even if you don't have to try to keep animals away, I think this would be a fun project for Halloween. It's coming up soon in a couple months. But yeah, that's it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.